Disclaimer: my content is made for 18 and adult content not made for kids. Hello, this is Warlord 12, and today's is unboxing for Vice Tiger. Been waiting for it to get this to test this Beyblade out myself. Now I will say with testing, I don't have Wizard Rod, and I believe it's called Night Lance. I don't have those yet, but when I do get those, I will definitely try to test those with combos and stuff like that, different combinations you can do. Because I still want to see where else Vice Tiger is actually at in terms of its grade and things like that. That was just an attachment. I need to, once I get the parts, stuff that I need, then I could really show what I could use that for with my grip and launcher, once I get all the parts needed. So here it is, Vice Tiger. So here's the blade for Vice Tiger. Looks interesting to me. This almost looks like somewhat of almost like a similar design to what Cobalt Dragoon has. So I'm wondering if when Cobalt Dragoon hits his Beyblade, I'm wondering if the blades are going to make contact with the plastic. So right here, I believe the stabilizing part is from the metal part right there. that looks like that's more bladed. Then this is your more defensive side of the blade, or I should say defensive part of the blade for balance type. So it's like attack, defense. Now I'm guessing where with all these different holes that are on this blade, I'm guessing it's more for like what people were talking about. It's for it to be fast for attacks. Kind of reminds me of like ventilation for making. I guess the best way to put it is almost like certain. Like how people use metal for like airplanes and stuff like that, aerodynamics, that kind of thing. So this is our Ratchet, Xbox 360. Of course, Ratchet 360. Yeah, the white and black is a nice color to this Ratchet and fitting the theme of like a white tiger, or being reminded about like the white tigers, more than likely, or just Trigger in general. And then we have our Unite bit. I did some testing with this bit in particular. What I want to say about this tip or this bit is that I would say that it's more, I wouldn't say for sure, but to me it seems like it's more reliable than the point bit that you get from Leon Claw. From testing this out, I say it's somewhat more reliable, I would say. So just going to put this together. Now, one of the parts on this Beyblade, for like the blades on it, I believe that's the part that uses destabilizes. It might be actually the plastic part, or it might be both parts that do the destabilizing. All I do know is that this Beyblade does, destabilize other Beyblades, and it's been working out pretty well for me. Well, although I still have to do some testing with like other Beyblades, of course, and different combos to see like what really works for when you're trying to use like combos that's going to be more successful when it comes to destabilizing, I would say. So now I'm going to have Vice Tiger go up against Leon Claw. Three, two, one, go shoot. Yeah, that was a nice hit. So what I will say about this Beyblade, that it feels really good to use. Like this Beyblade just feels really strong when launching it. Like once you launch it, it feels like it's pretty strong. So it just makes you wonder even more about what customizations are going to work for this Beyblade even the more. By itself in its base, it's pretty good for stock combos. It just cut Leon Claw in half. So now I'm going to put Phoenix up against Vice Tiger. So now I'm going to try 360 point with Vice Tiger versus Shark Edge. So now I'm going to try my Phoenix versus Vice Tiger. I wanted to see more defense capabilities versus Vice Tiger. Going to use a different type of tip on Chain Phoenix for more defense. So I'm just being curious, wondering about this Beyblade fighting against the left spin Beyblade, so that's against Guilty of Longinus. So I'm going to try Medio El Drago now. So Vice isn't letting me hand spin, so I'm gonna move on to the next thing. So now I'm going to be using Phoenix versus Vice Tiger. So now I'm trying Brand Dagger versus Vice Tiger. Now I'm going to try my Green Hell Scythe. And now Vanilla Hell Scythe versus Vice Tiger. So now Phoenix with Taper and I think 560. So now Drowned Sword, 360 Rush. So now I'm going to try Brand Dagger with 360 low flat. Brand Dagger barely winning. High landslide. So Vice Tiger with Unite and 360 versus Phoenix with Point and 560. Okay, so now I'm trying 960 with point on Vice Tiger. I plan on trying to do like a 960 with, so I basically want to try it with the Unite tip. And so this is 560 taper. And that's a draw. So now I'm going to try Vice Tiger versus Dronzer. Let's see what happens. So now I'm going to try Hell Scythe with 560 and Unite against Vice Tiger. So my final thoughts on Vice Tiger, I would say that this Beyblade is pretty good. I'd rank it like A tier to S tier, but again, I do need to try to use this against like Wizard Rod and some of those other combos and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So just take that with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? You just probably how to use this Beyblade is just like, you know, skill gap when it comes to different types of launches and things like that is what I would say. But for my experience, this is actually this is like pretty fair, I would say. So I'm going to have a part 2 of what I've already recorded. It's not going to be Withered Rod, but like, you know, it's just one of those things when I get a chance, like I'll get to it. But for now, I'm going to show some of the other combos that I've tested with this Beyblade in particular from what I've already recorded.